Hello viewers, welcome back to my YouTube channel again. So today in this video we are going to discuss some solutions from fundamental concept of 3D geometry. So without delaying, let us start it. So today our topic is fundamental concept of 3D geometry. The chapter name is Fundamental Concept of 3D geometry. That is the first chapter of 3D geometry. Now let us move to one question. The question is given here: if the edges of a rectangular parallelepiped are ABC, then prove that rectangular parallelepiped. Okay, for that we have to draw a parallelepiped like that. This is the rectangular parallelepiped. Okay, if we named it, this is O X. I named it along the name given, that is in book, O Y, O X, O Z. Okay, O M. This is M. This is A. This is N. P. L. This is B, and this is C. Understood that? Now the edges of the rectangular parallelepiped are ABC. That is, suppose I am taking the edge should be this OB. I am taking OB. OB is equal to, or OA is equal to A. OB is equal to B. Okay, and OC is equal to C. Hope you understood that. So if so, we have to find the angle between the diagonals. Understood? Angle between the diagonals. What diagonals are there? Two diagonals. Four diagonals. Sorry. The diagonals should be are OP diagonal. OP. Next CN. Next AL diagonal, and BM. These are the diagonals. Understood that? Now I am plotting the points over here. This is how much? This is 0 0 A. This is 0 0 C. This is A 0 0. Understood that? And this is 0 B 0. Now the coordinate of P should be how much? ABC. A, this is B, this is C. So coordinate of P, I am writing from there. P, coordinate of P, coordinate of P is equal to how much? ABC. Understood that? Next, coordinate of B is given here. Coordinate of O is 0 0 0. Coordinate of L. What will be the coordinate of L? The coordinate of L should be, this is my B, and this is my, that is 0 BC. 0 BC. Coordinate of A is equal to A, that is written here, A 0 0. Okay. Coordinate of N. What is the coordinate of N? the coordinate of n, since it lies between xy axis, so AB 0, obviously AB 0. Understood that? Next, come to coordinate of m. Coordinate of m. Coordinate of m should be, since it is lies zx plane, so A0C. A0C. And coordinate of C. Coordinate of C should be, coordinate of C is given 0, 0, C. So the direction ratio of the diagonal, direction ratio of diagonal OP diagonal, direction ratio of OP diagonal is equal to coordinate of P minus coordinate of O, that is ABC. Okay, direction ratio of CN diagonal. Now direction ratio of CN diagonal should be n minus P. Now n is equal to AB0 minus C 0, 0, C. So the direction ratio should be AB minus C. Next, direction ratio of AL, dr of AL. Direction ratio of AL should be zero BC minus A 0, that is minus A BC. And direction ratio of BM, dr of BM. Direction ratio of BM should be how much? BM should be A0C minus B 0, 0, that is A minus B and C. So these are the direction ratio of the respective diagonals. Now the direction cosine of OP is equal to how much? A by root over of A square plus B square plus C square, B by root over of A square plus B square plus C square, and C by root over of A square plus B square plus C square. Direction cosine of CN. Okay, that should be A by I am writing one line here, that A square plus B square plus minus C square. So this should be C square. B by root over of A square plus B square plus C square, and C by root over of A square plus B square plus C square. Then direction ratio of AL, direction cosine of AL, that's equal to, direction cosine of AL is equal to how much? Minus A by root over of A square plus B square plus C square, comma B by root over of A square plus B square plus C square, comma C by root over of A square plus B square plus C square. Okay, direction cosine of BM, direction cosine of BM is equal to A by root over of A square plus B square plus C square minus B by root over of A square plus B square plus C square, and C by root under A square plus B square plus C square. So these are the direction cosine. Now we have to see that this diagonal and this diagonal. Okay. So if theta 1 be the angle between, let's theta 1 be the angle between, theta 1 be the angle between, we are taking that OP and AL. OP and AL. OP and AL. Okay. So cos theta 1 should be OP and AL. So cos theta 1 should be how much? Minus A square, A into A, plus B square plus C square divided by, obviously, root over of A square plus B square plus C square. Because A square plus B square plus C square should be divided each of the term. Again, let theta 2 be the angle, between OP and BM. The angle between theta 2, the angle between OB and AL. OP and AL. OP and AL. No, not OP. OP and BM. OP and BM. Understood that? So OP and BM, A into A. So that's equal to cos theta 2 is equal to A into A square, B into minus B square plus C square by root over of A square plus B square plus C square. This is cos theta 2. Okay. So here theta 1 should be cos inverse minus A square plus B square plus C square by root over of A square plus B square plus C square. And here cos theta 2 should be cos inverse A square minus B square plus C square by root over of A square plus B square plus C square. Understood that? So as we can see that the angle between OP, we are taking OP to AL. The angle we are taking OP to AL. Understood that? This is OP and this is AL, and theta 2 with the OP and BM. OP and BM. OP and BM. I am not showing the angles, but these are the angles between. So from this figure or from this calculation, we can say that the angle between, we can easily say that the angle between the diagonals are, so the angles between the diagonals are how much? Cos inverse. This is cos inverse. Cos inverse plus minus. Now here it is given that the theta 2 is equal to cos inverse this. Now similarly the angle between the other pair of diagonal can be obtained. Similarly, angle between the diagonal, angle between, that is we have done theta 1 theta 2. Now we have to obtain the angle between theta if theta 2 theta 3, theta 3, let us take theta 3 be the angle between CL and AL, CN and AL. Theta 3 angle between CN and AL, CN and AL. Then cos theta 3, cos theta 3 is equal to A into A minus A square, B into B plus B square plus C into C plus C square by root under of A square plus B square plus C square. This is cos theta 3. And again let theta 4 be the angle between theta 4 be the angle between AL and BM, AL and BM. Okay, so cos theta 4 is equal to viewers, there should be one change, that is here minus C should be there, since here minus C should be in there, so here one change should be. So here the diagonal between the angle between theta 3 with the angle between CN and AL, this is CN, sorry, CN and AL. So that means cos theta 3 is equal to minus A square, here minus C square, obviously minus C square. Okay, next cos theta 4, theta 4 with the angle between, we are taking theta 4 with the angle between AL, I am taking AL and BM, AL and BM. So cos theta 4 is equal to minus A square minus B square plus C square by root under A square plus B square plus C square. Understood that? So if we see the calculations, okay, these are the so from here theta 3 is equal to cos inverse minus A square plus B square minus C square by root over of A square plus B square plus C square, and here theta 4 is equal to cos inverse minus A square minus B square plus C square by root over of A square plus B square plus C square. Understood that? So as you can see, from theta 1, theta 2, theta 3 and theta 4, the angles between the diagonals are how much? If we take theta as angle, that should become cos inverse how much? Plus minus A square plus minus B square plus minus C square divided by root over of A square plus B square plus C square. Okay, hope you have understood that. Next, move to another question. Here the question is given that show that the angle between any two diagonals of a cube is cos inverse 1 by 3. That is the question given here. Angle between the diagonals of a cube, any two diagonals of a cube, is cos inverse 1 by 3. Again, for that we have to draw I'm just giving you the hint for that this question, that we have to draw a cube over here. This is a cube, suppose. This is a cube. Okay. Now we are taking each side of a cube is A. We are taking each side of a cube. Each side is of a cube is A. So from this figure, we can easily get the coordinate of this point, this point, this point, this point, this all the points. Okay. Now again, since we have get the coordinate of these points, we can easily get the direction ratios of the diagonals. This diagonal, this diagonal, that diagonal, and this diagonal. 4 diagonals. Okay. So again, we should apply this formula. We have get my required result. Here, if we put, that is for a cube, what should be the value for a cube? The value should be A for a cube. A is equal to B is equal to C. That is, if we take K, suppose. So theta should be how much? Theta should be cos inverse K square, 3K square. Okay. K square divided by, now here so actually we are not putting the values over here. We are taking the values, that is A is equal to B is equal to, not taking this value. So theta, if we take this as diagonal, so that is the unit diagonal. So suppose we have to compute the value, that is this should be my picture. So theta should be here, theta should be how much? The theta should be if we draw the picture again, so this is O, this is P, and naming this is L, B, this is N, this is A, M, this is Y axis, X axis, Z axis, and this is C. This is C. Okay. So obviously the for this question, coordinate of O is equal to 0, 0, 0. Coordinate of P is equal to A. Since it is a cube, now coordinate of N, that should be A, 0. Okay. Coordinate of L should be, that should be 0, A. Coordinate of M should be A, 0, A, and coordinate of M is done. Coordinate of N is also done. Coordinate of O done. Coordinate of A is A comma 0, coordinate of B is 0 A0 and coordinate of C should be how much? Coordinate of C should be 0 C 0 C. Okay, now again the direction ratio of OP is equal to A comma A. These are the direction ratio. Okay, OP is equal to this, and AL is equal to direction ratio of AL is equal to minus A comma A. BM, direction ratio of BM is equal to A comma minus A, and direction ratio of CN, this is not CM, CN, direction ratio of CN is equal to A minus A minus A. Okay, so we can easily find the angle. That is, if we take the angle between OP, that is OP and AL, let theta 1 be the angle between OP and AL. Suppose if we take so cos theta 1 is equal to minus A square plus A square divided by so direction cosines. These are the direction ratio. So the direction cosine of OP, AL, BM and CN of OP, direction cosine of OP, that's equal to A by root over of A square plus A square plus A square. Okay, A by root over of A square plus A square plus A square, comma A by root over of A square plus A square plus A square. That's equal to, if you calculate that, 1 by root 3 and 1 by root 3. So this is the direction cosine of OP. Similarly, the direction cosine of AL is equal to direction cosine DC of AL is equal to minus 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3 and 1 by root 3. Similarly, direction cosine of BM is equal to 1 by root 3, comma minus 1 by root 3, comma 1 by root 3. Okay, and direction cosine of CN, DC of CN, that's equal to 1 by root 3 minus 1 by root 3. Understood? So now, if we have to find the angle if we have to find the angle, suppose we have to find the angle between OP and AL. Theta 1, let theta 1 be the angle between OP and AL. So cos theta 1 is equal to how much? -1. Okay. That is -1 into 1 plus 1 into 1, 1 into 1 plus 1 into 1. Okay, and divided by, or we are simply writing that 1 by root 3 into -1 by root 3 plus 1 by root 3 into 1 by root 3 plus 1 by root 3 into 1 by root 3. Understood that? So here we are getting the result that's equal to 1 by root 3 obviously, because this is minus sign, so 1 should be cancelled like that. So theta 1 should be cos inverse 1 by root 3. So theta 1 is the angle between theta 1 is the angle between OP and AL. Okay. Similarly, if we can calculate, we can get the angle between the other, that is AL and BM and CN, and CN and OP. That should comes also cos inverse 1 by root 3. So we can say that the diagonals of a cube whose length is A can make the angle cos inverse 1 by root 3. Here it is written that similarly the angle between each one of the other pair should be cos inverse 1 by root 3. If you need the if you can do the calculation in your own, you can get cos inverse 1 by root 3 obviously. Next, one more question is given here, that a line makes alpha, beta, gamma, delta angle with 4 diagonals of a cube. Then prove that if a line makes, so hope it is understandable to you. Next, move to another question. The question is given here that if a line makes alpha, beta, gamma, delta angle, a line makes alpha, beta, gamma, delta angle between the 4 diagonal of a cube. Okay, then we have to show that cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma plus cos square delta, that's equal to 4 by 3. That's we have to show. Okay, now for that again we have to draw the cube. This is the cube. Now this is O, and we are taking the side of a cube is A. Understood that? This is obviously OY, OX, and OZ. This is so this is I am naming again P, LB, P, L, B, N, A, M. This is C. Okay. Now again the coordinates of O is equal to 0, 0, 0. Coordinate of A is equal to A, 0, 0. coordinate of B is equal to 0 B 0 0 A 0 sorry 0 A 0. Coordinate of C is equal to 0 0 A. Coordinate of P is equal to A comma A comma A, and coordinate of L is equal to 0 A A. Coordinate of M is equal to A 0 A. Coordinate of N is equal to A 0. So the direction ratio of OP, AL, BM and CN. What are the direction ratio? For OP, the direction ratio should be A comma A. For AL, the direction ratio should be minus A comma A. For BM, direction ratio should be A minus A and A. For CN, direction ratio A minus A. A minus A. Okay. The direction cosine of OP is equal to 1 by root 3 and 1 by root 3. Direction cosine of AL is equal to minus 1 by root 3 and 1 by root 3. Direction cosine of BM is equal to 1 by root 3 minus 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3, and direction cosine of CN is equal to 1 by root 3 minus 1 by root 3. Understood that? You can see the calculation from my previous math, that how the direction cosine should come, or the direction ratios is given here. You can do the calculation in your own. You can get this result. Okay. Now we are taking the direction ratio of the line. Which make alpha, beta, gamma, delta angle with the diagonals of that cube. Okay. R, let the direction is R, L, M and N. We are taking that L, M and M. So obviously cos alpha, that is the angle between line and OP diagonal. Okay, that's equal to this is not direction ratio, this is direction cosine of the line. Okay, so cos alpha should be how much? L by root 3, M by root 3 and N by root 3. Understood that? L plus M plus N by root 3. Cos beta should be minus L plus M plus N by root 3. Cos gamma cos gamma should be L minus M plus M by root 3, and cos delta, that should be L plus M minus N by root 3. Understood? Now next is our calculations, that is cos square alpha, cos square beta, cos square gamma, cos square delta. That's equal to, since square is done, so 1 by 3 should be there. Next, L plus M plus N square plus minus L plus M plus N square plus L minus M plus N square plus L plus M minus N square. Understood? Now 1 by 3, this is, if we break it, we are getting L square M square plus N square plus 2 into Lm plus 2 into Mn plus 2 into Nl plus again L square plus M square plus N square minus 2 into Lm minus 2 into Ln plus 2 into Mn, again plus L square plus M square plus N square. If we breaking this, we are getting L square plus M square plus N square plus 2 minus 2 Lm minus 2 Mn plus 2 Ln. Again this should be L square plus M square plus N square plus 2 Lm plus 2 minus 2 Mn minus 2 Nl. Hope you are able to understand that. Now plus 2 Lm minus 2 Lm, that should cancelize. Plus 2 Mn minus 2 Mn cancelize. Plus 2 Lm, this is also cancelize. Plus 2 Mn minus 2 Mn cancelize. Minus 2 Nl plus 2 Nl cancelize. Plus minus cancelize. So we are getting that 1 by 3 into 4 L square plus M square plus N square. Understood? Now Lmn with the direction cosine. So as we know that L square plus M square plus N square is equal to how much? 1. L square plus, since we know that this value is equal to, this value is equal to how much? 1. So from here we are getting, this is 4 by 3 as my answer. Okay. Next, move to another question. The question is given here. If a variable line in two adjacent points has direction cosine Lmn to variable line has direction cosine Lmn and L plus delta L, M plus delta M, N plus delta N. Okay, so that the angle delta theta between to position is given by delta theta, the angle delta theta, okay, between these two lines, small angle delta theta between these two lines, that's equal to delta theta square, delta theta between with the angle between these two lines, then delta theta square is equal to delta L square plus delta M square plus delta N square, okay. Now since these are the direction cosine of the lines element and the solutions, since this element and L plus delta L and M plus delta M and N plus, this is N plus, obviously N plus delta N be the direction ratio, sorry, the direction cosine, so obviously L square plus M square plus N square should be 1, and so this is my 1, and L plus delta L square plus M plus delta M square plus N plus delta N square should be 1, this is 2. Now 2 minus, by taking 2 minus 1, we are getting that L plus delta L square plus M plus delta M square plus N plus delta N square minus L square plus M square plus N square is equal to how much? 0. Obviously, from the calculation, L square plus delta L square plus 2L into delta L. Now here M square plus N square, sorry, plus delta M square plus 2 into M into delta M plus N square plus 2 into N into delta N plus delta N square, that's equal to minus L square M square N square, L square plus M square plus N square, that's equal to 0. Now this should cancelize with this, so we are getting the result as 2 into L into delta L plus M into delta M plus N into delta N, okay, that's equal to how much? 0. No, not 0. That's equal to minus delta L square plus delta M square plus delta N square. Hope you are able to see it. So here now if we moving this minus over here, we are getting minus this is equal to, this is my equation number 3rd. Now if we take delta theta with the angle between them, so cos delta theta is equal to how much? L is equal L into L plus delta L plus M into L plus M plus delta M plus N into N plus delta N, that's equal to L square plus L into delta L plus M square plus M into delta M plus N square plus N into delta M. Now L square plus M square plus N square, that's equal to how much? 1, and here L into delta L, L into as you can see from this relation from equation number 3, we can see that L into delta L, this one minus L into delta L plus M into delta M plus N into delta N, that's equal to minus half of delta L square plus delta M square plus delta N square. Okay, now this is by using 3, by using equation number 3. Now delta L square plus delta N square plus delta M square is equal to from this relation we are getting that 2 cos delta theta is equal to 2 minus delta L square plus delta M square plus delta N square, or delta L square plus delta M square plus delta N square is equal to, that's equal to 2 minus 2 cos delta theta into 1 minus 2 1 minus cos delta theta. Okay, that means 4 into sin square delta theta by 2, this is equal to 2 into 2 sin square delta theta by 2. Okay, since 1 minus cos delta theta, 1 minus, we know that 1 minus cos theta is equal to 1 minus cos theta is equal to 2 sin square theta by 2. This is the formula, some multiple angle. Now since theta is very small, here theta, since delta theta is very small, so sine of delta theta that's equal to how much? Sine of delta theta is equal to delta theta, or sine of delta theta by 2, that can be written as only delta theta by 2. Understood that? That equal to delta theta by 2. So we are putting the value over here, that is 2 into, that is 4 into delta theta by 2 square. If we calculate that, we are getting from here that delta theta square is equal to delta L square plus delta M square plus delta N square. Understand that? So this is the calculation. This is my required calculation. So these are some questions of 3-dimensional geometry or fundamental concept of 3D geometry. Next, we have to do some another question. Next, we have to do another question. Here we have to find the angle between the vector. Find the angle between the vector R1 R1 vector is given here. 3 I cap 3 I cap plus minus 2 j cap, sorry, minus 2 j cap plus k cap. Okay, R1 vector and R2 vector is given by R2 vector is equal to 4 I cap plus 5 j cap plus 5 j cap plus 7 k cap plus 7 k cap. Okay, so we have to find the angle between these two vectors. Now the angle between these two vectors, let theta be the angle between R1 and R2. Okay, then cos theta is equal to R1 dot R2 by mod of R1 mod of R2. Okay, that is 3 I cap minus 2 j cap plus k cap dot 4 I cap plus 5 j cap plus 7 k cap divided by root over of 3 square. This is minus 2 square means 4. 3 square means 9. 9 plus 4 plus 1. This is equal to 4. 16 plus 5 square 25 plus 49. So if we calculate it, the calculation, and that is 3 into 4 12 minus 2 into 5 minus 10 plus 7. This is 12, this is minus 10, this is 7 divided by this is root 14 into root this, if we do the calculations over here, calculation, that is this come 9 and this is root 14 and root 90, that is root 90 means 5 into 9 into 2. Okay, and this is equal to root over of 2 into 7. Now so this becomes 9 divided by 3 into 2 into root over of 37. 3 should be cancelled, so 3 by 2 root over of 35 root 35. Understood? So cos theta is equal to this. So theta should be cos inverse 3 by 2 root 35. That is the angle between these two vectors. Next, move to another question. The question is given here. Move to another question. That question is given here. Find the angle Find the angle made by the following vector to the coordinate axis. Find the angle made by the vector. First vector is equal to I cap minus j cap plus k cap. Second vector is equal to j cap minus k cap, and third vector is equal to I cap minus 4j cap plus 8k cap. Okay, so this vector, first vector, that can make the angle with coordinate axis. Now let alpha be the angle. Let alpha be the angle between I, j, k and x axis. So cos alpha equal to I minus j plus k dot I divided by root over of 1 square plus minus 1 square plus 1 square into root over of 1 square. Hope you understand that. So that's equal to 1 by root 3. This comes 1 by root 3. Okay. Similarly, if beta be the angle between this vector and y axis, then cos beta is equal to how much? I minus j plus k dot j divided by, like that, is here root 3 should become root 3, and here obviously root over of minus 1 square, root over of 1. Okay, so this becomes minus 1 by root 3. So here alpha is equal to, alpha should be cos inverse 1 by root 3, and here beta is equal to cos inverse minus 1 by root 3. Understood that? That is, we are applying this formula. That is this dot this by modulus of this into modulus of this, and gamma be the angle between same vector number 1 and z axis. Okay, then cos gamma is equal to modulus of this vector, that is I minus j plus k dot k by mod I minus j plus k dot mod k into mod k. So if we calculating that, we are getting the result 1 by root 3. So gamma is equal to cos inverse of 1 by root 3. Okay, so that is the another solution. So of I am following again RS Agarwal math book for CBSE. RS Agarwal math book, CBSE class 12. The solutions are I have the questions I have taken from RS Agarwal math book. So this is the angle for the first question, only for the first vector, this vector. Now similarly, by proceeding this process, we can easily find the angle between this vector and 3 coordinate axis, and angle between this vector and 3 coordinate axis, since the unit vector along any unit vector along x axis, I have taken I, okay, only I. Along z axis we can take only k, and along x axis we are taking only j. Okay, so we have to give a dot product respectively of that vector to the my given vector, and we have to get the related angles between them. Understood that? So that's it for this video. Again, I will definitely come and join with some more solutions regarding three-dimensional geometry chapter. Till then, keep watching my channel and please do subscribe, and again, stay with us, stay home. Thank you.